tape. Let's dive into the tape.
Mike Rupp with a Yager-like salute.
Roll the tape.
Rupp with a shot. He's gone.
2 goals for Mike Rupp.
Look at him go. Tape to tape. Let's diggity dive right into the tape.
Well, let's diggity dive into the tape, as Rupper would say. And we're going to talk about Alexis Lafreniere. This is, I know it's a little Rangers heavy to start the show. This guy deserves some love, and there's a number of reasons why, but I couldn't help but notice the kid's confidence right now seems to be growing with every game.
Yeah, he's been huge. And I think the Rangers, they're 2 young, high picks with Kakko and Lafreniere. They needed one of them to really take a step this year, I think, to help supplement that veteran core they have offensively. And you've seen the talent from Lafreniere before, but as you said, Brian, I think confidence playing a huge role into why he's being so effective and why he's been so good this year for them.
Yeah, and it's not easy to step in and be the same player you were in junior, especially when the speed of the game increases so much. I've said it before, but these high picks that are absolute burners, real fast players in juniors sometimes can adjust. He's more of a cerebral player, and we're going to show you the tape now. A little bit from last year, we'll show you kind of his entries and stuff, but this is a big confidence thing. Like, there's a good play there, but these entries aren't what you really expect from a #1 overall. You want him to create more when he has it. Not to say pucks died on his stick a lot, but he didn't have the confidence he has now. And there's just plays where he wasn't seeing what he is seeing now. And these are just a few examples of last year. And, you know, there's nothing really wrong with him. If you can hold it right here. There's nothing really wrong with what we saw in those plays. They're not detrimental, so to speak, to his team. But you want him to create, right? And now he's playing on a line with Vince Trocheck, and he's playing with Panarin. And he's getting a little bit more room on the ice, and he's able to create.
Yeah, exactly. I think when you're trying to make those plays, if they work, it can add offense. It can create a whole new element to your team. But when you do that kind of stuff, it seemed like he was trying to make plays for the sake of making it without really having a plan in mind and really knowing what he wanted to do with it. And this year, to your point, Brian, we're going to watch here in a second, he really has a plan. He's got the confidence to go execute that plan. And that's the big difference in his game right now.
So we're going to run this one here now live. This is one example of, in a neutral zone, having confidence to hold on to the puck for a little while until the play opens up. Now, here's it from another angle. We're going to see a quick up here. And if you can pause it right now, he reaches forward. Now, a player who doesn't have confidence gets into Brendan Smith there and tries to protect the puck. And the puck would bounce into the neutral zone somewhere, and it'll end up wherever it ends up. It'll almost be a forecheck. He has the wherewithal to lift Smith's stick, and it goes right to him, and now he can enter the zone with control. You can roll it forward here. He sees that he doesn't have exactly what he wants. A lot of times you keep driving and throw a far pad shot. Again, not a bad play, but he's there to create. He wants to get the puck back to his creative players. So here's the pull-up, which causes confusion. You can run it. He's going to cut across the seam on the backhand into Artemi Panarin for a beautiful goal. Here's another entry where he doesn't see what he likes, pulls up, doesn't get rid of it. This was a big key. This one and what you mentioned, the backhands.
Yeah, I think when you're a young player, or a player in general, backhands to the middle of the ice are death if they get turned over. If you just start, if you start whipping backhanders to the middle of the ice and they're getting picked off left and right, as you saw in the first few clips last year, coaches will tear their hair out if they have any left. So I think he's really, as you said, if he is making that play on his backhand, it's with conviction and confidence, or he's holding on to it, pulling up, and allowing things to catch up to him and reading the play. So he's not just getting rid of pucks off his stick. He's like I say, he's got a plan in mind. He's doing it with conviction now.
Here we go. We can run this through. He pulls up again, finds a late guy. Bingo, back of the net to the Red Man, who's scoring a lot of goals this year. Not by accident.
Nope.
That line's been electric. Here we go against Chicago, and what I love about this is he's attacking middle ice with the pass. He's not afraid to get that blocked. He knows where his guy is. They're separated. He throws a little sauce on it. Here he comes. Can you hold it? Bring it back a little bit. Corey, you made a great point about being fast and playing fast.
Yeah, I think there are fast skaters. There are guys who skate fast and it looks like they're fast, but you can play fast too. It's when you have the puck on your stick and you know where the puck's going to go before you get it. And that way you can move the puck quickly, or you can find holes, you can find areas of the ice quicker, and it makes it look like you're faster. You're actually playing at the same speed, but when you're thinking and playing the game quickly, you play faster, and that, by result, makes everything look faster.
Right, so here we have the puck in the middle of the ice, okay, going this way. He's here, waiting for his moment to pick up his speed and explode so he can stay on side and attack the middle of the ice with speed. If you let it run here, puck goes over to Trocheck. He finds the hole at the right time. He's in, and the finish I love.
Yeah.
That's a confident finish.
It is.
He's going to throw a little softy up in the upper corner.
Looks bad for the goalie, but it's a hard shot to save, let me tell you.
Right. Here's my favorite. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 Islanders. They're not the Flyers. I know there's like some orange in there, but these are the Islanders. He's got 4 guys. He's got a blue line in front of him. Normally, if I'm getting that puck, I'm taking it wide. I am not going into the storm. Watch Lafreniere here. We can roll it. Cuts directly into all 4 and attacks the middle of the net. Trying to make a play, not just getting rid of it. Here he comes up ice again. What does he do? He has a blue line to worry about here, so his players stay on side. There's 3 defenders. Roll it. His head's up. He sees his partner. Little backhand dish. Drive the net. It's a great save, but that's a grade A scoring chance.
Out of nothing. Almost nothing.
Out of nothing. Here he comes again. He's ahead of the play with the backhand sauce. It's another great play. He's creative. He's confident. As we roll here. Cut up at the blue line. Late speed. All these different things. And I have a stat here as we roll these through. We talked about this in the meeting. I didn't really know numbers because I'm not an analytics guy. Here we go. These are the zone carry-ins per game, and he's not throwing it away. I don't think he got that much better with his skill over the summer, right?
No, he's always had it.
This is confidence to me. And if you're a young player, or even if you're playing now, if you have this kind of confidence, it's hard to get. It's hard to kind of quantify. But these are the results. You're carrying the puck in with control into the offensive zone. You're bound to have more opportunities. Your line mates are going to like you more. They don't have to go 100 miles an hour into the corner to try and finish a check.
Or back check every shift when you turn it over.
Exactly. You know, he's at 4.5 this year. It was under 3 last year. The year before that, he was about 2.5. Every year, he's coming up. He's coming up. He's getting better. He's understanding the game. I think his wherewithal and sort of how he can manipulate defenders and find holes is growing each year with his hockey IQ. And I think this is all evidenced by that.
That was a great stat you just pulled up with the carry-ins, because that's, I think, illustrates and quantifies what we're seeing with our eyes. So appreciate you coming on the nerd team there with that, Bri. Taking that number out.
As much as I didn't want to, it was more of an eye test for me. These are his numbers now. He's going to smash career goals, assists, and points. The line he's playing on has been their de facto #1 line. With all the offense that they've produced. And that's just a little bit of a dive in the tape room.